Hello friends and welcome to another World War with United. This time we fight against German Royals number 1, which is the highest ranked German alliance. They are number 30 here. For this particular war though, they were in another alliance that they just started, so the alliance we actually face is German Royals W, but it's players from this number 30 alliance. So here we are in the war, and the nice thing about this is that I'm meeting friends. This first attack will be on another YouTuber, Don Miguel. If you're watching this, I'm a big fan. I love your videos. Please continue making those. So I had a chance to choose my target this war, so I decided to attack this base. It's like the tank depots are all atomic max. It's very nice. One of the bunkers is atomic max. However, the mortars are really low. And the town center is exposed without any anti-tank gun near it, so that's why I decided to use a strategy that I recently learned from my alliance mate and wanted to try out. So I'm sabotaging the town center, and then waiting for my tank destroyers to come out, rally on the town center, and they will take care of business. And once town center is gone, they have no anti-tank gun to face, so they will actually destroy much more than just the town center. My main army comes from the top, and yeah, I deploy my generals here. I want to wait a little bit for my healers, and then for them to heal the troops here and not run all the way down to the tank destroyers. Unfortunately, my wall breakers don't go the way that I anticipated at all, and they break into walls that are just fine, but it's not exactly where I wanted them to go. Anyway, so here we are. The quick victory is pretty much a given if you're splitting this way. The question is, can your troops actually survive without rally? And I do have some trouble with my howitzers on the right losing a lot of, being separated from my shooters on the left. So I have to now scramble to keep them alive. So I have to enforce them with my transport and use my planes a lot on the right. Also, I'll put my generals out here. But here you see the battle is already pretty much over. All the defender producing buildings have been destroyed. That's just a bit over a minute in. So overall, I think this base has some good ideas. It needs higher mortars for sure, and it's maybe a little bit too easy to drop from the top with the main army and just roll in. The tanks just have to go around a lot. I think if you put the gates a bit better, you can have a larger impact on this base. But it's still, yeah. So I still have heavy losses here, which is due to the fact that I couldn't rally and that my troops split a bit, unfortunately. If you are very observing, then you see that I have 6 sabotages. That's because I saved my sabotages for a harder war. So I wasn't affected by the tactics change yet. So this is my last attack with 6 sabotages. And yeah, so that base goes down here. The SAM near the UN was actually very nicely placed. But overall, I think this is a pretty straightforward way to take out this base design. On my second attack, you see the war is already over. We only have 1 base left, so again was free to choose. And here I'm attacking another great YouTuber, Domination Tips. If you haven't watched his videos, you certainly should check him out. He has plenty of them. Explains things very well, and you should just certainly check him out. Highly recommended. I'm attacking this base. I'm atomic. He's global, obviously, and in his base he just got into global, so his base is mainly industrial. So it's not really a challenge. But I thought it would still be nice for him to see how to tackle this base. So I see the 2 tank depots on the left, which are very exposed, and that wall breaker should really make quick work of this base. So I send in my transport force to take mortar shots, maybe trigger some traps, and then I wanted to break in with 1 wall breaker first, rally, 2nd wall breaker. However, as you see, my problem is that my healers run off to heal the troopers, which was just an oversight on my part. As soon as I dropped them down and they started running, I'm like, yep, I should have waited another couple seconds. And then the second wall breaker goes to the right instead of going to where most of my howitzers are now. So that's pretty unfortunate. Still, I'm already close to the center of the base. Now just waiting for my rally to come back. And then make sure that I get the town center. I started with 11 howitzers. I lost 2 to the traps in the middle, and I lost 2 more just now. So if the if the rally with my wall breakers would have worked better, I would have done an easier job with losing even fewer. But even the way it went here, I'm getting into the center with 7 howitzers. In the center there are no traps, so I can easily take out all the defensive buildings from here. So I'm not a big fan of this design. I think with 2 breakers here just in the center without any casualties even, or just very, very little, and then you just take care of business here. Again, my howitzers split, so I'm a little bit lucky now that they will not be picked off by the traps, because I still have like 1 or 2 shooters that distract them long enough. And I just placed my generals on the side, so I didn't want to rally back in the center. It was good enough. I'm losing a few more howitzers here, so again the losses are relatively high, but here it's too late. So the traps that are hitting me now are just the battle is over here. So that's it's nice to put traps there, but they don't influence the outcome of the attack at all. Yeah. So again, this is not to brag that Tommy can take out a global age. I'm sure if we would have swapped bases and armies, Domination YouTubers would have done the same to my base. But I just wanted to show like how I would attack it, and I think there's things to be improved on this base. Either way, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for this war, and check out these 2 Dominators. See you soon.